Let's see. Lil Ray Ray, cancel, Colton, Colson. Thank you all for being in here. How is everyone's day going so far? Colton says he was the first. Colson said he was the third. Who cancels the second? Where's Lil Bro? Ah, buddy, watching you're calling Lil Bro. Where's Bro? Fragrance of the day. Colson, my fragrance of the day. Very, like, probably the quickest someone has ever asked me that. City Rhythm Miami Tropical Confessions. Nice. It's like Baccarat Rouge 540. More nutty, almondy sweet with some nice, more sweet vanilla. Tropical Confessions. Extrait de Parfum concentration. Great longevity, great projection. You'll get a lot of compliments with it. Club de Nuit, Intense Man. Colson, how is that one? JPT, Scandal, Bentley Ferment, Intense, and Michael Molal, Ocean Noir. Those are Lil Ray Ray's pickups. What do you think about... I mean, I guess just give me your opinion on all of them, but I'm really interested in Ocean Noir and Bentley Intense. D&D, what's going on? I'm selling fragrances too. And I mean, like, the reason why I am is just because, one, like, I would like a little bit of extra money in my pocket. But also, like, I just have some fragrances that I don't really know why I have. I'm not going to wear them. And it, really doesn't make sense to have them. That's why I'm selling them. D&D, are you in, like, the same boat as me? Or are you just selling, like, some fragrances out of your collection you really just don't enjoy anymore? Bombardino Crocodilo. Mine was Stronger With You Parfum. Cancel, how is Stronger With You Parfum? Because I've heard that Stronger With You Parfum just smells like the EDT. That's just like the easiest way to sum up what I've heard. I've heard more. I've heard some people be like, oh, it's like close to Intensely or it's close to Absolutely. I've heard a comparison to like every single one out of the main line. So discluding like Stronger With You Only and Stronger With You Freeze. But I really don't know what that one will smell like. Hopefully my Dillards will get it. Because that one definitely could be an interesting one. I would, like, if it's a different, it's like the EDT, but it's darker, then that could be pretty good. Selling fragrances, I never really like. Just to buy one, I do like. Nice, D&D. Ocean Noir, nice. Sweeter, darker take on a blue. Aquatic Cologne, your first niche. Bentley is quite mature, sweet and boozy, with a hint of leather. So, what one are you, like... What one are you liking the most? Lil Ray Ray. I was just about to buy Ocean Noir. Ocean Noir looks good. It definitely does look good. I love Dylan Blue. A lot of people are like, oh, Ocean Noir is just like Dylan Blue. I love Dylan Blue, so it could be good. Wish Ocean Noir had better projection. That is one thing I've heard too. I've heard it's like, pretty good longevity, great scent, but just okay longevity. Or projection. I've not smelled Just Soar by Lattafa, but that's a clone of Coral Fantasy. I could get it. Scandal is quite good too. I've never tried it, but like it would be interesting to try. There's some. It's like Armoth Odyssey Orange or something is like apparently a clone of Scandal. You get a lot of compliments, and it's a really classy fragrance. Love it. It's more for special occasions. I mean, I think personally you could wear the Creed Aventus DNA year round, but from what I've heard, it does get a lot of compliments. It's very, very similar to me. Oh, it's very similar to Intensely, but darker to me, more pine and chestnut. That could be good. That could be good. So, well, then going off that too, then I understand that if it is close to Intensely, it's closer to the newer batches of Intensely opposed to the older batches. Because with that, like more, you say more pine and chestnut, then it's the newer one of Intensely. Because the new one has chestnut, old formulation doesn't. I'm going to try to stay on the live until the end of the day. Haven't been in them in a while. Hey, D&D, you're totally good. This is not going to be a full live either. I think I'm only going to do a 30-minute live. Next pickup, either Prada L'Homme EDT or Men in Black or Night Vision EDP. I think that, like, they're both, like... No, I'm not a huge fan of L'Homme, and I've never tried Men in Black. I have Night Vision EDT, and I love it. If I had to spend $80 on fragrances, what would you spend it on? Well, Tiki-Taki. Are you just asking me, like, are you saying if I had to build a collection for $80 or if I was just given $80 as of right now with my collection, what I would do with it? Do what's going on. Getting her Sasquatch Ice and La Male Parfum. I'm excited. Nice. Colson. I don't know if I have the old or new Intensely batch. Well, I feel like you've had it for like a hot minute, D&D. So I feel like it could be an old batch. $80 to build a collection? Go Hawas Ice. That's 30 bucks right there. So yeah, go Hawas Ice. Go Mahir Legacy. You're at like 50 bucks right there. And then go like Kawa for 30 more bucks. That's around 80 bucks right there. And like, yes, you do end up getting a lot of, well, you get 3 Middle Eastern fragrances, which some people don't like Middle Eastern fragrances. I love them. I think that they're super good. Kennedy, what's going on? Been a while since I've been here. Yes, sir, Zay. It has been a hot minute. How have you been? I want to share some of the fragrances that I am selling. So I'm selling these on OfferUp. I also shared to my community page. I was like, if anyone is interested in, if anyone is interested in buying the fragrances I'm selling, you know, you all have the link. But I don't know. I put the prices a little higher, but also like I understand I'm gonna be like talked down. Like some people are gonna try and be talking me down. So I tried to put the price where like I could still cut a good deal, you know. Why am I selling? Why am I selling? How old are you? I'm 16. By the way, Micah, thoughts on Hawas Ice? Did you get your expectations met? Honestly, yes. Yes. More than what I was expecting. Hawas Ice is so good. I'm gonna wear it tomorrow. If I had to restart my collection and I can only get 5, what would it be? Okay, so I had to restart my collection. I can only have 5 for the rest of my life. Stronger with You EDT, number 1. Dior Sauvage Elixir. Le Beau. Let's see. Stronger with You EDT. Sauvage Elixir. Le Beau. Ultramall. And I'd probably throw in like Eros Flame. Because there I'm thinking like I only got 5 fragrances. I need a 1 cover year-round basis. I need some fragrances like Ultramall and Eros Flame are cool weather fragrances that I think you could wear year-round. Been good on break, so I had time to hop on a live. Hey, Zay, that is awesome, man. Where do I buy your clones? So, okay, I have a link. On my community page, I posted a link to my OfferUp. And then, yeah, you will see them. And then prices are definitely negotiable. As I was saying, like, I put the prices up a little bit more than what they normally would be, just because, you know, I know some people are gonna, you know, send me an offer. But one thing I did not know, I thought that this Xerjoff was only worth about like $180, maybe $200. This 1.7 ounce of Luxor is not like around $200. It's $350. I did not know that. But I think I have this one posted for like $150 or something like that. So it's like 70% full. But yeah, this one, I don't really like it that much. And I am kind of just trying to get it out of my collection. That is why I am giving like a pretty decent deal on that. But it's interesting because like I was going to post it on eBay. But eBay had 2 listings of Xerjoff Luxor. And one of them was like $250. And the other one was like $140. And I was like, dude, this makes no sense. Oh, okay, no, so, okay, these, you obviously know now, these are not my colognes yet. These are just colognes from my collection that I'm selling, but we have that Xerjoff, we have Mancera Red Tobacco, Starwalker Extreme, we got a bunch of stuff, like, I only have 4 listed right now. There are like maybe more that I find in my collection that I may want to sell, but these are really just like what I want gone out of my collection. Did have it for a cool minute, more than half of Intensely Gone. I'm gonna buy light blue for just the nostalgic vibe. I mean, light blue's still good. I tried the new Lamalt Elixir Absolute. Was another cash grab in my opinion. Smell like OG Elixir with a hint of fruity plum. I want to try it. I definitely do want to try it. What cologne is better, Le Beau or Le Beau Le Parfum? In my opinion, the original Le Beau. I don't really like Le Beau Le Parfum that much. Like, it's an okay, it's like a creamy lactonic fragrance. It's not the best, honestly. I don't know. I prefer the EDT just because the EDT is like very straight up coconutty sweet. There's not a whole lot else you have this fragrance. You primarily just get a whole lot of coconut, which is what I do enjoy about this fragrance. Like, I'm buying LeBeau, or I'm buying a LeBeau, which the LeBeau line is a coconut line. It's supposed to be coconut heavy like the EDT. To me, the Le Parfum and the Paradise Garden, I don't get a whole lot of coconut out of those. The EDT is a coconut bomb. Do I think I'll stop at a certain point? Like for example, if I run out of room to store fragrances. No, just because it's like you do have to keep getting fragrances to keep uploading videos. Now, maybe at like one point I may switch to only get, getting decants and then only ordering a full bottle of what I really, really like. But it also depends. If I'm in the financial situation where, I got some nice cash flowing from my perfumery business and from YouTube, where it's like I can do, new reviews, buy a whole, even if it's off a discounter, buy a full bottle and then, you know, see what I really want to do from there. For me, I much prefer buying full bottles just because if I don't really like it, I can get something out of it. And some samples are, in my opinion, overpriced. Like you'll run into a decent amount of people who will be, selling a bottle of red tobacco for 80 bucks, or you can buy a 5 ml sample for like 15 bucks or 20 bucks. Where it's like, for me, even though I don't really like red tobacco that much, it's worth it to have the bottle, test it out, and then, if I don't like it, that's not just $15 wasted down the window. I can actually do what I'm doing now and sell this, make some profit, Selling Honor and Glory, Amethyst, Bahara King, and Hawas Black. Wow, that's pretty interesting. I would have thought, well, I don't know, because D&D, I know as soon as you got Bahara King and Hawas Black, you said that they were both super good, but then your opinion changed. But I mean, I'm not trying to say anything bad right there, but that one was interesting because you went through this stretch where every fragrance you got, you were really excited for them, and they just kind of ended up being like letdowns in the end. C2, what is going on, man? C2, how's your day going? And what is everyone's fragrance of the day? Make sure to let me know in the comments. I already showed this earlier, but as always, I will show it again. City Rhythm Miami Tropical Confessions is my fragrance of the day. It really does match up with, it definitely does match up with the name. Miami Tropical Confessions. It smells like you're in a really nice, not like nice fancy place, but like a nice tropical place like Miami. And then this has a whole lot of lime, coconut, super good. Yeah, I was really excited for him because you heard good stuff but was let down. What do you mean you're selling your colognes? Well, I'm selling, the ones that I'm selling are just the ones that literally I cannot wear. No matter how much I try to or what I try and do, I cannot wear these fragrances. Red tobacco, I really did like it at first. I loved red tobacco at first. Just don't really enjoy it. Xerjoff, got it at first. Well, first I had a sample of this, and I loved the sample I had of it. And then I got a full bottle, and it's just really not that good. Scent of the Night, Polo Blue EDT. Polo Blue is just a good fresh fragrance. Bahara King's really strong, smells like a feminine lotion, kind of like a Starburst. Every time I think of a Starburst fragrance, I think of 1 Million Elixir, not because to me it smells like a Starburst, but Brian always says that it smells like a pink Starburst. And even though as I said, I don't agree with that, it's so stuck in my head at this point that every time I think of every time someone's like, what fragrance smells like candy, I'm like 1 Million Elixir. And it definitely does have a fruity candy-ish side, but when people are talking about a candy fragrance, they are talking more gourmand. But I mean, 1 Million Elixir, if you want a not hugely gourmand fragrance. I disagree with Brian. And see, here's the thing, King, I didn't even think about this. You have 1 Million Elixir too. But yeah, I mean, I disagree with Brian too. I don't think it smells like a pink Starburst, but as I said, it's so caught up in my head that I don't even think about it. So glad I got to see Micah Fragrance today. Y'all, Aiden Kitchen got to see the Micah Fragrance in person. You all should be hella jealous. It's fresh, sweet. King, I'm going to have to disagree with you on that one. That one, 1 Million Elixir, is very fruity, sweet, vanillic. I don't really get like a lot of freshness to it. 1 million, like it's an elixir fragrance. It's not as heavy as like Lamal elixir or Sauvage elixir. Sauvage elixir by miles, mind you. Um, but like I really do not get a fresh side. Fresh side to it, no. Green apple makes it fresh for me. Do they have a? Is it green apple? I always thought it was. I always thought it was red apple in it. I swear to God, it was red. I mean, it could be green apple, and in the end, it really doesn't matter that much. I swear to God, it's red apple. I don't know. I haven't looked at that note breakdown in so long. Got like 9 fragrances, but I only used like 4. Well, you said the 4 you're gonna sell, so then you have one more that you don't wear but still have, which D&D, is that a bad assumption to guess that one fragrance you're keeping that you still don't really wear that much would be Jazz Club? I want to say. Love 3 fragrances and 1 million elixir is a little too... Oh, you love sweet fragrances. 1 million elixir is a little too sweet for me. Where's like... Okay, where's your guys' good, like, sweet spot with fragrance sweetness? For me, I think it really just depends. Yeah, I think it really just depends because... Like, there are some parts of fragrances that even if it's not like a sweet fragrance or not, it should be sweet. Like vanilla, some vanillas people want like a super powdery vanilla. Or people want like a super rich vanilla. But like with the vanilla I have, it's almost like vanilla yogurty, almost like vanilla gourmandy. But like... I think some notes definitely should have sweetness to it. When some people are like, "Oh, I don't want any sweetness in my fragrance." Like, it really doesn't make sense because, even like a fresh fragrance that has bergamot and orange in the opening. It like bergamot and orange, like yes, they should be citrusy. They should be a little sweet to them as well, too. In my opinion, at least. I would rather have my citruses be like a sweet citrus opposed to like that like lemon cleaner bitter citrusiness. Mike UC King made a song about Montana. I did. It was a super, super good song. It just say apple, but the color is green. Gotcha. I did not make no damn song about Montana. King, you did. You did, man. In my opinion, sweet fragrances need some sort of balance. Like, for example, a fresh note or spicy note to fill it out. Otherwise, a fragrance can be sweet. For sure. One-sided fragrances, like, they're either super good or super bad. Like, a one-sided vanilla fragrance, such as, like, Versace Eros, where you spray it and that's all you get. Like, that's a good fragrance. But if it's just one-sided to, like, a sickeningly sweet fragrance, super bad. Well, oh, I already read that. Yes, Jazz Club, I like it, but it got hot around here. You know my collection, gang. I do. Because then that means that... What? That means... Now your rotation... Okay. I actually don't know your collection that well. I was going to say now your rotation is these 4, but I can't remember what you even have. Anything sweeter than Le Male Parfum where I draw the sweet line or Ultramol. Interesting you put those 2 at like the sweet line because to me Le Male Parfum like not sweet at all and Ultramol is really sweet. Lil Ray Ray on Big New York City. How it goes if I made a song about Montana. It was like yeah, Mike is so cool. Yeah, everyone stay in school. My name is King. Yeah, guys. It was like it sounded worse than that, guys. Like, I'll be honest, King's song about Montana, nobody tell him this, but I wish I was deaf hearing the song about Montana. Me and Brian have a rap battle. Ego Ramon gang, I'm fresh. Team Fresh on top. Exactly, Tiki Taki. Team Fresh. Great Sweet Fragrance Salvatore, Ferragamo, Womo EDT. No, hey, Lil Ray Ray. That was King rap. That's what King sounded like rapping. Actually, he sounded worse than me rapping. He sounded worse than me rapping, I swear. I don't sound like that. King, you do. I remember one time, me and King were doing basketball 1v1. Of course, I'm posting him up. I nudge him, and I hear him. I hit him. He goes, oh. And all the air, he goes, oh. And then I do a little shimmy, fadeaway shot. Switched it right into his eyes. But yeah. And then the next one, I didn't even do like a hard layup, bro. All I did was a between the leg. And King was already on the floor, dude. I swear to God. C2 saw this. C2 legit saw this. He already better than Sexy Red. I bet King has an angelic voice. It's good. He's like, oh, King, I'm trying to think of some of your songs, dude. Girl, I ain't trying to replace. No, I don't know. If I sing, I'm singing like country music. Now, I don't really listen to a whole lot of country music, but if I am singing, I'm singing along to something country. Yeah, King, yeah, bro. No, yeah, exactly. Well, and C2, like, C2 was pretty much all the way across the basketball court. He saw, as soon as I, like, posted into him, he heard King's, like, all of his breath go up his throat, out of his mouth. He was like, and he looks at me and goes, ow, that hurt. If I do sell those, I would have Jazz Club, Ultramall, Le Male Parfum, Intensely, Full House, and Hawass Ice. You got Hawass Fire, so they are 10. Oh, you forgot you have... Wait, you have Hawass Fire? I didn't even know you had Hawass Fire D&D. You could have got it recently. That's still a pretty good rotation, though. I thought you had Full House D&D. I could not remember if you did. I was gonna say you have Full House, but I was thinking about it. I was like, do you have Full House even? King does love and songs about the girls of Montana. Exactly. I do a lot of love songs, and King's laughing. I mean, I don't know why King's laughing, because like all the girls in the park, like they walked up after the game. They all started apologizing to King. They're like, hey, we're sorry that he cooked you so much, you know? And of course, King, you know, he was crying, he was emotional. I understand, you know. Even though like I walked up to King, I dabbed him up, I was like, hey, good game. I gave him like 5 bands, you know, and I just like let King have a good time, you know. So that means I'm just like the best guy ever. Someone on Reddit sold their entire collection to pay for college tuition. Sounds like straight cap. Unless you have a... What college are you going to, dude? What college are you going to that you have to pay, like... That makes no fucking sense. The only way, to me, that could make sense is if they didn't pay their tuition, but they sold their collection and then had, like, the initial startup fees that you have to put... And, you know, like all the money you have to give to the school at first and everything like that. Like, that could make sense because, you know, that's like a $3,000-$4,000 process. Some people, you know, my collection's like $3,000-$4,000. That's totally fair. But a whole college tuition, like, say you're even on like a more medium side. Say you rack up like $120,000 in student debt, which some student debt goes absolutely fucking crazy. But say, you know, $120,000. Like, what fragrance collection do you have? You the fucking Prince of Dubai? You did all that in a different universe. No, King, I'm pretty sure I did it. I'm pretty sure I did it at like 2:30 today. Do have Hawaii Fire? Been having it for like a month. Well, to think about it too, D&D. The last time you texted me, it was like probably a little. I don't think it's been a month. I think it's been. It's been a couple weeks. I don't know if it's been a year. Or a month yet. You lucky I can't ban C2? King, I'll ban you. King, you take the best ice... Oh, did King take you to the best ice cream shop in Montana? Well, he didn't take me, but one of the girls who like walked up and apologized to him kind of felt bad for him. So he and then she of course paid for him and everything because he's like, oh, I have no money. Even after I just gave King like 5 bands, you know. What's up, Eric? How's it going, man? When you see your homie walk in with a huzz in the hallway and you dap up and say, thanks for letting me borrow the 5 bands last week. Exactly, D&D. Lil Ray Ray. Yo, our Dillard's got JPG. They got Elixir, Absolute, Elixir, and something else. Ooh. Tana, thank you for telling me. Okay, so there's possibly a reason to go to my local Dillard's now. Tana lives in the same city. Okay, am I saying that right? Is it Tana or is it Tana? I don't know how to say it. Tana or Tana lives in the same city as me. Goes to my old middle school, I guess. I don't know Tana or Tana. They know me. I don't get by sympathy. Oh, you don't get by sympathy. I don't get by sympathy? King, I'm so confused. Do I do any sports? I do basketball, but I'm starting track tomorrow. So Colson, my freshman year, I played basketball. Sophomore year, I got a job instead. And then next year, I'm hoping to make a return. I still love, basketball. It's a huge part of my life. Brought me out of some tough stuff. I absolutely love, basketball. I could play again, but who knows? If my perfumery business is taken off or whatever I need to do, if that gets in the way, so be it. I'll just train my kids every single day in basketball. Swear to God. Listen, hear me out. Hear me out. If I have a boy, he's at least making it D1 college basketball. If he has my genetics, he's pretty good. Yeah, you say it right. Well, what way though? Tana or Tana? I guess okay, Tana is the first one, Tana is the second one. Just say first or second. So Tana or Tana. Girls by someday I'm gonna purchase all the fragrances you show. Hey, Eric. I'm 16. And keep in mind, I have been collecting for a while. Eric, you can definitely do it, man. You got it. Micah, quit smiling. We all have school tomorrow. Do we actually? You gonna need practice for when we play our subs. Bro. Okay, Tana. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Well, I guess doesn't make a lot of sense over the other one, but now I can stop guessing at which one it is. Tiki-taki, not spring break, little bro. My spring break was last week, so I just got off spring break, came for the first day since the break. It wasn't that bad, Me and Mike got the same goal with our kids. Exactly, C2. My son could be a D1 linebacker for sure. Lil Ray, you, your build, you look like you're about, 7 feet tall, but you look like a beanpole. I'm not trying to be rude, but in, the YouTube videos you have, I can't tell if you're, super ripped, and Lil Ray, I cannot be speaking. Please don't be mean to me back. But, legit, I couldn't tell if you were ripped or if you're, super scrawny. I think you have muscle on you, Lil Ray. I think you have muscle on you, but I don't know. I just remember one time I'm looking and I was legit having a hard time deciding, does Lil Ray have muscles or is he scrawny as hell? Rather my son be the most smart, son the most athletic. Can't be pushy and gotta be fly pushed around. Can you for sure getting cooked? And even Brian too. How I'm getting cooked? Because you are gonna be C2 on the court, or because you are gonna be king. Grayson, what's going on? Mike, quit fibbing. None of that happened. It did happen. It did. Legit, bro. Hit him with it. That's what he did, bro. Swear to God. He goes, ow. And then he shook my hand after it, too. Have I ever thought to start a fragrance business by my own brand? Eric, great question. And the answer to that is yes. Here are some diluted fragrance oils that I have. So here's a vanilla one and here is a coconut one. And then, I am experimenting with with some DNAs, seeing what I can do. This is an accord that I made last night, either an accord or a note, but it's flipped, but it's going to be called Island Vanilla, which King said he likes the name of it, which King, thank you. So this one, I did 3 parts coconut, 2 parts vanilla, 1 part water. So hopefully that one can be good. I might have to make it a little more fruity to make it, more islandy. And then this one is just called Hollis because I was trying to make a perfume for Hollis. I don't really think it came out that well, to be dead honest with you. I'm kind of in the middle, tall and lean. On the skinnier side, but you have an athletic physique with some lean muscle. I run track. Gotcha. C2, heart over height, young buck. What's good again? I'm back. Sly Crown, what's going on? Score prediction for Texas Tech versus Arkansas. Texas Tech, 84. Arkansas, 79. Nate Robinson. Hey, Nate Robinson you could use. He's one of the more well-known shorter people. You use Isaiah Thomas. Not the Detroit Pistons Isaiah Thomas, but the new Isaiah Thomas. Well, I guess not the new one. He's been in the league since 2011. What was I thinking? Muggsy Bogues, shortest. Spud Webb, 5'7" dunker. Earl Boykins could dunk too. He's like 5'5". No. Oh, yeah. I was thinking Earl Boykins couldn't dunk, but I was thinking Spud Webb, shortest player to win the dunk contest, not the shortest player to dunk. Could be Micah. I don't know if you want basketball. Colson, I don't think you could. My combined Amber Oud Aqua Edition thoughts. I've never tried it. I've heard it's like a good clone of Imagination, though. You gotta register them as my own brand. You got great potential. Hey, Eric, thank you. And like, yes, definitely, I will have them as my own brand and everything. You know, make sure that my fragrances are actually mine. But that is gonna do it for the live. Like I said, this was just gonna be a shorter live. If y'all have not already, please drop a sub and a like. It would mean the world to me. Think my Gator's gonna win it all? No. All right, but y'all have a good night. See you all in the next video, next short, next live, wherever you guys see me. Peace, everyone. Love y'all.